That right there was an amazing job that I ran yesterday. It was a 9-color job that I did over at Anton Sport. That's the place that I worked at many years ago, and that's really where I learned how to print. But they opened their doors. They allowed me to bring in this job and print it using their machines. So I was very thankful for that. Anton, thank you for your help. They have a 12-head automatic press that allowed me to set up the job and run it in one round. So 225 pieces between the setup, the print, and the breakdown. It took us 3.5 hours. My dad helped me catch. So that was pretty cool. Just so you guys know the quick setup, they have 3 flashes on that automatic. So we went a base on a 255, double stroked it. We flashed that one. We went gray, which are the colors that I have right here. We did this one. We put this one wet with the brown, and then wet with the blue. So those 3 were wet. Then there was a flash in between. After the flash, we went light green, dark green, and yellow or gold. And then for the last one, we went red and black. So that was the setup for that job, and it only went around one time, so it was pretty easy to do. And that yesterday, while I was printing these shirts, I was just thinking, like, why would anybody want to print a 9-color job on the automatic, especially when you have a 225 piece back print to do that's 13 inches wide? It'll just kill your hands and it'll take forever. So then again, today I was thinking the same thing. I ran this job, it's 174, 75 pieces, and it was just the left chest. Let me show you guys. Here's the quality of the print. And I'm just not going to show you the first one. I'm going to show you all of them, just to show you that I can maintain that same quality all the way across. I mean, we can just pick any random shirt. It doesn't matter. I don't just put the good ones at the front. You know, I can show you the last one on every badge, and we're good to go. So we did some polos for this one. We ran a couple of, we ran some polos for that job. We ran t-shirts, v-necks, and there was a couple of Sport Tech t-shirts. So it just went here. So quick setup, we did double stroke on the base, flashed it, cool down station, and then on a 175 we put the Columbia blue, wet on wet with the Royal blue. Then we have the flash over here, cool down station, and then we finish with the white highlight. So I don't know if it helps you guys for me to tell you the setups sometimes, but I feel like at least it gets you thinking of not having to flash in between colors every single time. So the best way that I can explain to you how to get away with it is by having thinner inks and printing it on a high mesh. So every time I do wet on wet, I always go no lower than a 175. If it's a 230, it's even better, especially when you're running the automatic, because you don't want to kill your hands on the manual, pushing through 255s on 8 screens for an 8-color or 9-color, whatever. My point here it is that sometimes people like to think that you have better quality on the manual versus the auto, but it might just be their opinion coming from not a screen printing background. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've been doing this so long that, you know, if I mean, honestly, I couldn't tell if a shirt was printed on the auto or the manual, because some people just suck at printing. And then there's other people that are so good that I can't tell whether it was printed on the manual or the auto. So it goes both ways. You know, it's hard to tell. You know, on the shirt it doesn't say printed on the manual for better quality or printed on the auto for better quality. It just doesn't say that. So I feel like there should be an end to that argument, because there's so many things that you can do on this one. And then again, there's so many things that you can do on this one. So I just think screen printing is screen printing, and that's just the bottom line. But just to let you guys know what's been happening the past few days, I had the flu, and it got me so bad that I had body ache. So I still pushed through printing yesterday's orders, and Sunday I tried to go hike Camelback. That was tough. but for the most part, I've just been trying to recover while I still try to push through work. And it's been very, very consistent, like I have mentioned in previous videos, so very happy about that. But when you're not feeling well and you're the only one here doing pretty much everything, then it catches up on you. But I think I'm feeling a lot better now. I don't know if you guys can tell that I'm coming off of a flu, but that's what was happening. I'm better now, so we're back to, well, actually I never stopped printing, but we're back to the vlog, so that's good. And just so you guys know, I have my eye on that subscriber count, and one of you guys is gonna be in here pretty soon, so I can't wait, and I hope that you guys can either.